I'm going to explain the activity for final examination. The objective is to create a network plan for a corporate office that requires one CEO, four department heads, eight IT personnel, 30 staffs, a total of 43 units. Configure devices and links such that the CEO has connection with department heads and IT personnel only. Department heads must have connection with the staff's IT and CEO. However, staffs must not have an access or link with neither the CEO nor IT personnel. Use an IP of your choice and configure it however you like. Be economical as possible. So for subnetting, my IP address is 192.168.10.0/24. This is class C IP. So we are required to subnet this into 4. So 2 raised to n is greater than or equal to 4. Therefore, n is equal to 2. 2 is our borrowed bit. The new subnet mask is in decimal notation 255.255.255.192 or in CIDR notation /26. Subnet 1 is dedicated for the CEO and our network address is 192.168.10.0 and the gateway is 192.168.10.1 and the broadcast address is .63. So the number of usable hosts is from 10.2 to 62. For subnet 2, this is for the department heads. The network address is 192.168.10.64 and the gateway of 192.168.10.65. So the range of usable hosts is from 10.66 up to 126. For the subnet 3, this is for the IT personnel. The network address is 192.168.10.128 and the gateway is 192.168.10.129. The broadcast address, the number of usable hosts is from 10.130 until 190. And last but not the least, subnet 4 is for the staffs. So the network address is 192.168.10.192 and the host is from 10.194 to 254. So this is our network diagram. So we are going to implement VLAN or virtual LANs for us to para makatipid tayo sa switch na gagamitin. So we're going to utilize all the ports para makatipid. So VLAN 2 is for the CEO, VLAN 3 for the department heads, VLAN 4 for the IT personnel. So this is for switch 1. And dito naman sa side ng staff, since 30, hindi naman kaya sa isang switch lang, so we're going to use 2 switches and trunk them. Then the router must be used para DHCP configuration, meaning mako-configure yung IP addresses ng mga computer dynamically. We're going to use standard access control list kasi dito sa sa problem natin is kailangan yung staffs walang connection sa CEO and the IT personnel, doon lang siya sa department heads. This is now our physical topology. So open main wiring closet. So ang gagawin natin is to configure the switches and the router. open switch, the multi-layer switch, then click CLI. Enable, configure terminal, then interface. Then no shutdown, exit. Do right, exit. Okay, so dito sa multi-layer switch, nandito yung VLANs for the CEO, department heads, tapos IT personnel. So ang gagawin natin is to allocate the fast Ethernet ports to their respective VLANs. Name this CEO. Then interface range FA0/1. Naming FA0/1. Then switch port node access. Switch port access VLAN 2. Do right, exit. VLAN 3. Name DH. So interface range FA0/2 to 5. Then switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 3. Do right, exit. In VLAN 4, name this as IT. Interface range FA 0/613. Then switch port mode access. Switch port access VLAN 4. Do right, exit. Trunk natin yung gigabit 0/1 papuntang router. Okay, so interface gigabit 0/1, enter port mode access switch port mode route. Okay, save it. Then okay na. Check natin yung existing VLANs. So do show VLAN. Wait for CEO, for department heads, and for IT. Next natin gagawin is to configure the switches for the stuffs. So click lang natin yung switch. Then click CLI. Enable. Configure terminal. Then interface. So dito sa switch 0, 20 computers lang ang i-connect natin sa kanya. Tapos yung remaining 10 is doon naman sa switch 1. So ang gagawin natin is from FA01 to 20. No shutdown. Do right. Interface gigabit range. Gigabit Ethernet 0/1 to 2. And no shutdown. Okay, so ang VLAN natin for the stops is VLAN 5. Exit na natin. Then type VLAN 5. Interface range FA0/1 to 20. Then switch port mode access switch port access VLAN 5. Right. Next it. Then check for the VLAN. Do show VLAN. Okay. VLAN 5. Name. STF. Right. Exit. Then next is switch 1. Open CLI. And dito nakalagay yung 10 for stuffs. Enable, configure terminal, int, range, FA0/1 to 10, no shutdown, do right, exit. Then VLAN 5, name this as stuff, STF, interface range, FA0/1 to 10, and switch port, mode access VLAN 5, save, exit, check for VLAN, so ano na. So need pala natin i-trunk yung switch dito, yung dalawang switches for the stuffs pattern. Trace, gigabit, 0/2, then switch port, access, then trunk, exit. Okay. Next is to configure our router. So click lang yung router. Open the command line interface. So, enable, configure terminal, up the switch ports. So interface, range, gigabit, 0/0 to 1. Then no shutdown. Right. Now, gawin natin is configure natin for dynamic host or the DHCP. Okay. So first is yung tinatawag na sub-interface or inter-VLAN communication, then encapsulation before DHCP. So muna. 0/0 dot VLAN number for the CEO is 2. Then encapsulation dot 1Q to set the IP address 192.168.10.0 1, then the subnet mask is 255.255.192. Do right access during process 0/0.3 for the IT encapsulate .1q3 set the IP address 192.168.10.64. I mean 65. 255.255.192. Save, exit, and interface. Then 0/0 dot at 4 is for the IT personnel encapsulation dot 1q for IP address 192.168.10.129. Submit must save and exit. After the encapsulation and subinterface is DHCP pool. So the command is IP DHCP pool and the name of our VLAN first is CEO, then network address 192.168.10.0 subnet mask default gateway 10.1 and same sa DNS server 10.1 save exit then configure naman yung DHCP pool for the department heads. So DH network address 192.168.10.64 subnet mask. And the default gateway is .65. Server name .65 save exit. Then configure DHCP pool for the IT. So network is 192.168.10.128. Same subnet mask. And the default router is 192.168.10.129 and the DNS server .129. Save, sit. Now gawin naman natin yung DHCP pool for the stuffs. So interface 0/1 dot 5. The VLAN number for stuffs is 5. Encapsulation the 1q 5 IP address 192.168 the 10.193 255.255.255.192. Save, exit, then IP, DHCP pool, and the name of the VLAN, which is STF, network address, 10.192. Then the mask. So the default router is 192.168.10.193. Then a server, save, exit. Balik tayo sa office. Uh, Open the PC for the CEO. Okay, so desktop IP configuration, then DHCP. Okay, so our IP address is 10.2 as expected. Dito naman sa department head ng 1, desktop IP configuration and request for DHCP, 10.66. Ito, 10.67. Okay. So, dito naman sa office or ng IT personnel, so expected natin is yung IP niya 10.130. Yan. So, dito naman sa office ng staff, so ini-expect natin dito is ang IP niya from 192.168.10.194 hanggang 254. So, open yung IP configuration. So, request for IP address. Okay. So, the IP is 192.168.10.194. Okay. Check natin yung connection niya. So, normally, since bin-HCP natin siya and ginamit natin yung interVLAN or sub-interface, pag iping natin tong PC from CEO papunta dito sa department heads IT and the staffs is mag-ping siya. Okay, try natin. Send tayo ng simple PDU. So this is ICMP. So CEO to department head. Okay. Successful. Ito naman sa CEO tapos IT. Successful. Dito naman sa CEO puntang staff. Successful. Okay, try natin. Dito naman punta dito. Then, sa IT papuntang staff. Okay. So since lahat is nagko-communicate and given na kailangan yung IT tsaka CEO is walang direct access yung staff offices. So ang gawin natin is configure natin yung router 0 or ang router natin para yung department heads lang yung kayang ma-access ng staff offices. Okay, so para gawin yan is kailangan natin yung tinatawag na standard ACL or the Standard Access Control List. Balik tayo sa server room. Okay. So dito sa router natin. Okay. So this is how to implement standards ACL. So type access list. Ang standard access list is from 1 to 100. So let's assume na this is 10. Then permit natin yung IP or the network address ng department head. 10.64. Okay, so next is type mo yung wildcard mask. So since this is /26, ang wildcard mask niya is 0.0.0.63. Then the rest is deny. So access list. So then deny with any. Enter, save, and exit. So try natin tingnan yung access list. So show access list, enter, IP access list, 10. So ang rule niya is to permit yung network address na 192.168.10.64 hanggang 127. Kasi 'di ba 64 na IP addresses yung kaya niyang i-permit. But the rest is deny. Ang gagawin natin is i-bind natin yung ACL sa interface ng router. So, ang gawin natin is dito natin siya i-bind sa gigabit 0/0 since ito yung interface sa puntang staff offices. I mean, ito palang gigabit 0/1. Okay, so balik tayo sa physical. Space gigabit 0/1. Then that, yung VLAN number natin is 5. So, IP, access group. So, yung ACL name, number na 10. Then, inbound or outbound. So, gawin natin yung outbound. Then, save. Ang gagawin nito is, kung magsasend ng packet from this networks dito, syempre dadaan siya sa gigabit 0/0, dito sa router, then lalabas siya dito sa gig 01. So ang gagawin ng ACL is i-check niya kung yung rule ba doon is to allow or to permit. Since naka-permit lang yung department heads, ibig sabihin itong department heads lang ang pwedeng lumabas dito sa gig 01 and the rest is restricted. Add tayo ng scenario. Okay, so this is after na mag-implement ng ECL, standard ECL, simulation mode. Okay. So try natin mag-send ng PDU galing sa CEO papuntang department head. So kailangan mag-communicate siya. Okay. So as you can see, successfully yung ping natin or yung ICMP. Okay, next naman is try natin mag-send ng PDU from CEO papuntang IT. So as expected is may communication yung CEO sa IT department. Try naman natin mag-add ng PDU from CEO papuntang staff. So dito, kailangan hindi siya mag-communicate kasi kailangan niya restricted yung access ng staff office sa CEO. Okay, so failed. So real time na lang since pag naka-simulation mode, nag-hang tapos nag-crash yung packet tracer. Okay. So, sa objectives natin, sabi dito, kailangan CEO has connection with the department heads and the IT personnel only. Ibig sabihin, itong part lang na dito and dito, yung kaya niyang mag-ping. Pero yung sa staff is hindi. So, try natin. Okay, so open lang isang PC, yung PC ng CEO, command prompt, ping. So, ang sample sa department heads, that's 66. Okay. So, may reply. Okay. Try naman natin mag-ping sa dito sa IT personnel. So, ano dito, SS8.10.66, I mean, 130. Okay, help lang. Okay, so, yung sa yung sa department heads tapos yung sa IT personnel nag-reply siya, di sabi may communication. Try naman natin ngayon yung sa staffs. For example, wait that time that yung unang piso ng staff is 194. Okay. So, yeah, destination host unreachable. Okay, goods. Next is department heads must have connection with the CEO, IT personnel, and staffs. Open natin yung first piece ng department head. Mantra. Tingnan natin yung CEO. Okay, successful. Then, try natin iping ang IT personnel. Then the Android na. Ayun. Then last, try natin lupin yung staff 9 and 4. Okay. So yung objective 2 is okay na. Then objective 3 naman, staffs must have access only on the department heads but not with the CEO nor IT personnel. So, open natin PC ng staff ng team natin, ng CEO. Then, that, so, request time out. Sige na lang, wala access. Tayo na lang natin yung IT person, IT. 192.68.10.130. Okay. As expected, wala itong ano. Ano ba siya? Request time out. So, next natin, isipin natin yung TC ng department head. So, dapat meron meron siyang connection, meron dapat reply 68.10.66. Okay. So, okay, accomplish lahat ng objectives.